Hopefully they'll do a wee bit better. I know they're having an injury crisis at the minute, but they usually can come back a wee bit, so hopefully they just pick it up.
I think it's obviously difficult. There's a lot of injuries going about just now. We've just obviously heard Finn Russell's out for this weekend, Stuart Hogg's injured. But I think if we can have confidence and work together as a team, I think we do actually have a good shot in our remaining games. I think obviously the away game to England at Twickenham is going to be really, really challenging, but hopefully if we work together we can put in a big effort and get the score to go in our favour.
That's a great answer. That's a really good answer.
I think it'll be quite tough, to be honest, especially we're missing so many of our key players like out of injury, but I think they still got a good chance to try and sort of concentrate and play basic rugby and not try to be so flashy or whatever. Yeah.
I think it's been quite an unlucky start for Scotland, annoyingly. Like I always going to university here, I always wish they'd do better, but I think they've been so unlucky with all their injuries, now that Hogg's off and now Russell's off, but I suppose it is good in the sense of development. They can let some new players come on and stretch their legs against France this weekend. Oh, is it France? Yeah. So yeah, it's not going great, but it's still promising for the future years.
I think they're going to pull it back. We've lost a couple of key players, but we've gotten some fresh legs, so we'll see how that goes. I'm excited to watch it.
Sadly, England. I'm from Belfast, so I had a bit of a rough first week watching that, but I think they're doing well this year.
Oh, I really don't know. I think England are going to be pretty hard to catch just now, but you know, I'd like to see someone else do it. I mean, it'd be nice for Wales if they got the chance to. I think it's probably a little bit out of reach for Scotland now, but yeah, it'd be nice to see someone else.
Probably England, as much as I hate to admit it.
Hopefully England. I mean, we've compared to our that catastrophic campaign last year, it's so nice to actually see them playing well. But saying that, I think Wales are also quite a dark horse. Obviously, this weekend will be such an interesting match that both teams have won all their matches, so it could be a bit of a decider. So hopefully England. I mean, the girls will hate that.
I think they're going to pull it back. We've lost a couple of key players, but we've gotten some fresh legs, so we'll see how that goes. I'm excited to watch it.
Okay, so run forward, pass backwards, get over the line, tackle low, and do some fancy things, kick the ball, get the ball over the posts.
Okay, rugby is a team sport where you run forward, you pass the ball backwards. Your aim is to try and score a try by touching the ball down across the other team's try line, and that gets you 5 points, and that's how you win.
Oh, back on 10 seconds.
So pass the ball backwards, run hard as fast as you can, forwards with the ball, aim for the try line, try not to get pushed out. Yeah, that's pretty much it actually.
8 seconds, you did well.
Okay, so you chase an egg-shaped ball, and it's very muddy, and you can only pass it backwards, and you have to kick it, and it's just very, very muddy.
Alright, so you get the ball, you run forward, it's always fun to kick the ball and chase the ball, and then keep the ball safe. And that's under. That's not even 10.
I feel like I now understand rugby completely in that 7 seconds.
Yes! There's more to it, I guess. I'm really bad at kicking the ball in the right direction. I've tried football, not the best at it. And I don't really understand football either. Rugby's easier to follow.
I think rugby is a completely different sport to football. It's a lot more physical, and I think in rugby there's a place for everyone. It doesn't matter what your skill set is. It doesn't matter how fast you are, how strong you are. There's a place for everyone, and because it's such a physical game of lots of different elements, I think it's just a bit more challenging than football, but that's probably because I'm not very good at football.
I think it's more of a team sport. I think in football, if you have a really good player, I think they can show off a lot better, and it's more evident, whereas in rugby it relies on everyone backing each other. Everyone's got to ruck over, everyone's got to ruck, everyone's got to tackle, everyone's got to support. It's just for me, it's the definition of a team sport, so that's why I think it's better than football.
I don't know, we feel like you're more part of a team when you play rugby. It's not like one person running ahead and scoring all the tries. It's like you're working as a team, you're crashing it up, and then you get it all out. It's a team sport, in my opinion.
I think last year we got to play at Murrayfield, which was huge. So we won the final on Silver Saturday against Greenock, another Glasgow team, and that was just so fun to be at. So it was a big day.
Last season we had a really successful season, and even though I was injured at the end of it, I wasn't playing, but we won Bucks undefeated. We got 50 points from 50, and then we went on to win the plate at BT Murrayfield, and that was just such a fantastic end to a really wonderful season. So I think that's probably my favourite rugby memory.
So when I saw that Scotland played All Blacks at Murrayfield, and they just played amazing and scored so many tries, it was just beautiful.
It was actually the season we were on our own number 5, our own 5 line. and I intercepted the ball and I ran the whole pitch and I was cheering and I did this amazing swan dive and I put the ball down on the 5 metre line and everyone was like, wrong line! And then by that time some girl jackled over me, but luckily my teammates scored. But it was the most mortifying thing I've ever experienced in my life. I got dick of the day.
It was probably scoring my first try for the Badgers, the uni team. It happened, I think, last year in my second semester, so I played full first semester and then I found my feet in second semester and scored my first try and it was great.
Hopefully really good. We have a few girls from the team previously that are kind of in the group, so it's kind of nice to like follow names we know, people we've played against, and they seem to be doing really good and I think they're feeling quite hopeful.
I think I've been so impressed by how hard the Scottish women's team's working. Like every single girl who's in that camp is working so hard and it's really paying off. You saw the score that they put against Canada was so impressive considering the rankings between them. So I think every game they're improving and they're getting better, so I think the future is really bright for Scottish women's rugby.
I think they're doing really well actually, like especially compared to last year. They've just improved so much. I don't think they're going to win obviously, but yeah, I think they're doing really well.
I think they've had a promising start. They've come against some really strong teams, but they've still got so much to learn in the next couple of teams. In regards to England, they're doing brilliantly. Like the Roses have always been just top of their game and they're such a delight to watch, so I think there's definitely growth for both teams in Women's Six Nations.
Yeah, they've had a really tricky start, but I think that they're gonna do well. I'm supporting them. I went to their game 2 weeks ago and they played really well, linked up as well, and they really pulled it together in the second half, so hopefully they'll take that forward and into their next game.